Okay, this is the last lesson that we're going to do in Module 9. It's Write and Graph Inequality. Now, inequalities, we have dealt with some of them already this school year. Inequalities, we have less than or greater than. And those are the ones that you're used to seeing. We're going to add some new ones in here. But first, let's remind ourselves what an inequality is. An inequality is a mathematical sentence that shows the relationship between quantities that are not equal. And we're used to seeing this one and this one. This guy's a less than. This one's a greater than. Now, these two, it's like half of an equal bar under it. So this one is a less than sign with an equal bar on it. So it is less than or equal to, and this one's greater than or equal to. And you guys have done kind of like this in the past. If you've ever been to amusement park, it's like you have to be 48 inches or taller to ride. You have to be 18 or older to vote. So there are things that you've done these things before, but you never realized it. We're going to start right here where it says example. So example, f plus 2 is less than 9. Of the numbers 6, 7, or 8, which is the correct solution? So which one of these numbers, when we put it in for f, makes it less than 9? So if I choose 6, I do 6 plus 2. Is that less than 9? 6 plus 2 is 8. Is 8 less than 9? Yes, so 6 is the correct one. If we go to 7, let me show you real quick. You don't have to write this down. 7 plus 2 is less than 9. 9 is less than 9. That is not true. 9 is the same thing as 9, so this does not work. Let's look at this next one. Of the numbers 8, 9, or 10, which is the solution for the inequality n minus 3 is greater than 6? So let's try it out here. We're going to try an 8 first. 8 minus 3 is 5. Is 5 greater than 6? No. If I plug in 9, 9 minus 3 is 6. 6 is not greater than 6. So let's try this last one. I have 10 minus 3 is greater than 6. 10 minus 3 is 7. 7 is greater than 6. So the number that works here is 10. So one variable inequalities have infinitely many solutions. Remember the word infinite? It means that goes on and on and on forever. So 10 is just one of an infinite amount of numbers that it could be. Any number that makes it be over 6 will work here. Let's look at our next ones. Is the given value a solution of the inequality? Remember, solution just means we're going to solve it. So we're going to take this 4, we're going to put it in for x. So I have 4 plus 3 is greater than 9. 4 plus 3 is 7. So is 7 greater than 9? No, so it is not one. Oops. On your notes, I have that out. Okay, so we're going to put in, this should be, let's just skip 2 and 3 right now because I messed up on those. On your notes, I should have them right though, and I just want you to try those. Okay, right here I have a plus 7 is greater than 15. I'm going to put 9 in for a. So 9 plus is greater than 15. So 9 plus 7 is 16. Is 16 greater than 15? Yes. Let's put a yes instead. Sorry about that. Okay, over here, we're going to graph them. Now, when we're graphing, when we have a less than or greater than sign, our circle is going to be open. When we have a less than or equal than sign or a greater than or equal than sign, our circle is going to be closed. So let's go back and look at this. A is less than 15. Now, I know I'm going to 15. It's going to be open. By having it open, that means it's going to be less than 15. Numbers that are less than 15 are on this side. If you see it, see this right here, and I put like an arrow right here. The arrow is pointing to the left, so your line's going to the left. This one does not have numbers on it. The only numbers that I'm requiring you to put on it is the number there and then the number on either side. If you want to get fancy and write more, that's fine. So this is a 1, so my circle is going to go around my 1. It is going to stay open because it does not include the 1. And we're going to put an arrow. Numbers greater is going this way. This next one, I find 7. My circle is going to be closed because it has the equal then on it. And it's greater than or equal to, so numbers that are greater than or equal to 7. This one doesn't have any numbers on it. So I'm going to fill in the numbers right around 5. And then this is less than or equal to 5. So I have 5. I'm going to fill it in because it has that equal sign on the bottom. And less than numbers are this way. We are going to write an inequality and graph it on the number line. You must be over 12 years old to ride the go-karts. So first we're going to find a variable. I'm going to use R for ride. Our number is 12, and it says I have to be over. If I'm over that amount, I can't be 12. I have to be older than, so it's going to be greater than. R is greater than 12. And now I have a number line down here for you. So I have 12, I have 11, I have 13. My circle is going to be on 12. It's going to be open since it's just greater than, and since it's greater than, my arrow is going to the right. A pony is less than 14.2 hands. I'm going to use P for pony. Less than means less than, and then 14.2. So 14.2, I'm just going to count, but like, oop, that should probably be a 13.2. This is a 12.2. So my circle is open because I have P is less than 14.2, and my numbers to the less than go to the left. Our next one, you must be at least means I can be that age or older. So that is greater than or equal to. My number is 16. And driver's license, I'm going to do D. So D is greater than or equal to 16. So you can be 16 or older to have it. Let's put our numbers on our number line. I'm going to circle it, and I'm going to fill it in since I can be that number or bigger. And we're going greater than, so we're going this way. Now, let's go back to these two. I realized what they want there, and so we're going to practice these. I'm going to rewrite them, though, so you can see them a little better. So on mine, my less than or equal to sign and greater than or equal to sign did not appear. So I'm going to have 12 is less than or equal to 18y if y equals 6. 18 minus y, sorry. So I'm going to put 6 in there. So 18 minus 6. So 12 is less than or equal to 18 minus 6 is 12. And this one does work because it says less than or equal to 12 is equal to 12. This next one, I'm going to do 17 is greater than or equal to 11 plus x if x equals 8. So I'm going to put 8 in for x. 17 is greater than or equal to 11 plus 8. So 17 is greater than or equal to 11 plus 8 is 19. 17 is not greater than 19, so this does not work right there. Sorry about that. I should have it fixed on yours by the time you guys do yours. Okay, let's flip on the back and let's continue. These, what we're going to do right now is just kind of what we learned several lessons ago, but instead of an equal sign, we have inequalities. We're going to solve them and then graph them. So we have to draw our own number line here. So I have 7 plus, or x plus 7 is greater than or equal to 10. The opposite of adding 7 is subtracting 7, so I'm going to subtract 7 on each side. X is greater than or equal to 10 minus 7 is 3. So we're going to draw just a little number line. We have 3, and then 2 and a 4. On our number line, I'm looking for 3. I'm filling it in because it has that equal sign. And my arrow is pointing this way, so my arrow is going that way. The opposite of subtracting by 3 on this next one is adding 3. So I'm going to add 3. It disappears from this side. We're going to kick it over. X is less than 9 plus 3 is 12. So number line, 11, 12, 13. Remember, if you want to be fancier, you can. I'm going to circle at 12. I'm leaving it open since it's less than. And remember, when it's less than or greater than, you're going to keep it open. If I put my little arrow in there, it's going to the left. So we're going to show our arrow to the left. Our next one, we have n plus 2 is less than or equal to 5. So I'm going to subtract 2 to get away from the n. N is less than or equal to 5 minus 2 is 3. Let's draw this. I have 2, 3, 4. Our circle is going on the 3. We are coloring it in because it has equal to, and numbers that are less than are to the left. Last one on this side. Y minus 3 is greater than 9. So the opposite of subtracting 3 is adding 3. Y is greater than 12 because 9 plus 3 is 12. Let's draw a number line. I have 11, 12, and 13. My circle is going at 12 because that's the answer I got. Greater than numbers are over here. It is not colored in because there's not an equal sign there. So it's not including 12. It's saying numbers greater than 12. Okay, over here we have multiplication and division. We're going to be doing the same thing. The opposite of multiplying by 5 is dividing by 5. X is less than or equal to 45 minus 5 is 9. And then we're going to draw our number line. So 8, 9, 10. We're putting a circle on the 9. We're filling it in because it has an equal sign. And we're doing X is less than, so numbers to the left are less than. Okay, this one, remember when we have a fraction, it's just like division. The opposite of dividing by 8 is multiplying by 8. So X is greater than 3 times 8 is 24. So we have 23, 24, and 25. Our circle's going at 24. Open, because it's just greater than, numbers to the right are greater than. The opposite of multiplying by 10 is dividing by 10. We're going to do that on both sides. So X is less than 80 divided by 10 is 8. So we have 7, 8, and 9. Our circle is going around the 8. It's staying open because it's only less than. Numbers to the left are less than. And our last one up here on this section, the opposite of dividing by 7 is multiplying by 7. So B is greater than or equal to 6 times 7 is 42. I have 41, 42, and 43. My circle is going around 42. I'm coloring it in because it has the equal sign. And numbers greater than 42 go to the right. We're going to be moving down to what do you remember? We have 3 questions here and then 3 questions here. The first 3 questions are asking us to put this number in. So I have 10 minus 4, which is 6. Is 6 less than 6? No, it is not. Okay, on this one, let's put a less than or equal than sign in there. 6 is going in for B, so is 22 less than or equal to 15 plus 6? 22 is less than or equal to 15 plus 6 is 21. And no, that is not the case. 22 is not less than 21. On this one, we're going to put a greater than or equal than sign. 7 is going in for G. So 12 is greater than or equal to 5 plus 7. 12 is greater than or equal to 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. So if we look at this one, 12, is it greater than or equal to 12? Yes, it is because it is equal to. Okay, let's write some inequalities here. You must be older than 13 to play in the lead. If I have to be older than, I can't be 13. It has to be older, so it's greater than 13. And I'm going to say B for basketball. So B is greater than 13. Next one, you must be over. So I have to be over it. So that is greater than 48 to ride the roller coaster. I'm going to do R. So R is greater than 48. And the last one here, you must be at least 18 years old to vote. At least means I have to be at least 18 or older. So greater than or equal to 18, and I'm going to use V. So V is greater than or equal to 18. And our last two, we're just going to put on the number line. So R is less than or equal to 8. So I found my 8. I'm coloring it in because it's equal to. And it's less than, numbers less than go this way. Okay, Z is less than -3. Been a while since we put negatives on the number line. -3 is right here. It's staying open because it's not equal to. And numbers less than are to the left. And we are done with this lesson.